to do for this intro. Want to hear a joke about long weekends? I don't have one because I don't. I just need an intro this week. I just can't even think of an intro. I just want you guys to like this course and to pay attention to the content. Welcome to this course with Miss Endicott. Maybe that's my intro. How do I out cringe my cringe? Oh, I just can't do it. How do I do it? How do I do it? If this is all you're seeing for this intro, then I didn't come up with a good intro idea, and so this is it. This is what week 7 looks like. Yeah, we've hit a creative block, but we'll be back next week with a creative intro. If you're not seeing this, then you got a good intro. Okay, week 7. What are we looking at here? We are looking at another 4-day week, which we are very familiar with this semester and we should be jazzed about because we know exactly what to do in 4-day weeks. We're starting on a Tuesday, ending on a Friday. Let's get going on expectations. Some housekeeping just before expectations. We have a Zoom call, same time on Wednesday. It is another open-ended office hours type call, so that means that you can just pop in for the length of the hour, like some of you did, which was nice to see you all. Or you can just pop in to say your question. I will be there. I will be vetting any questions, giving answers, giving feedback if that's what you need. And so I will see you then. I'll send out the link 5 minutes before the start time, so look out for that, and I look forward to seeing you there. Expectations for the week. You guys have your Google form. You guys have your D2L discussion, your gratitude share. You're going to begin your Beatitude assignment, and you're going to continue to post daily in your gratitude journal. I'm giving all the thumbs up today. Okay, the Google form. Expectation number 1. The Google form. Routine. It's the check-in for the week. It's to check in on the previous week, and sometimes to let you know about something that's coming up in this week. For this case, it's the Zoom call, and you know that I reach out to you if I don't get that back. So I look forward to getting your Google form back either on Tuesday or Wednesday, because you know I like to get that feedback early so that I can touch base and respond to you guys and we can have that dialogue. Or no dialogue, in which case there's nothing for me to check in on because you filled it out and everything's good. So many thumbs up. Okay, expectation number 2. Your D2L discussion gratitude share. The feedback that I got from the Zoom call last week was that you guys are enjoying staying in the same groups because you're getting used to talking to those people. You've already started conversations based on previous weeks. And you are very much linked up with the people that post at the same time as you most weeks. If you have an issue with your group or want to change, let me know and I will move you for next week. But for the most part, I'm going to keep the groups the same. Make sure that you post your gratitude share early in the week on the suggested breakdown that is on the Tuesday, so that you have the rest of the week for people to reply to you and for you to reply to others. Expectation number 3 is the Beatitude assignment. Let me be clear. This is a 2-week long assignment. 2-week long. So we are going to start it today, which is the 19th, and its suggested due date is going to be on the 29th. So the end of next week. So on the Friday. The first thing you're going to want to do for this assignment is to read the assignment outline. So it explains to you that we are consuming right now, because of the pandemic, a lot of very sad news. But there are people out there that are trying to do really great things, and that good news is also making headlines and Instagram feeds in a great way. So this is our chance to look at some of that good news and to pair it with the Beatitudes or blessings. So there's 8 Beatitudes, okay? For my regular streamed kiddos, you are going to be matching news stories with any 6 blessings or beatitudes, okay? For my modified kiddos, you're going to be matching 4, okay? So for my regular streamed kiddos that are doing 6, that's going to be, you're finding 3 stories per week, okay? Just to reduce the workload. For my modified kiddos, you're going to be doing 2 per week, okay? So altogether that will be 4 stories that you're linking to 4 of the 8 beatitudes. For my regular streamed kiddos, that is going to be 6 stories total that you're going to be linking to 6 of the 8 beatitudes. So there are going to be some beatitudes that won't have stories. My reasoning for that was if there's a beatitude that you're having a tough time grasping or that you're having a tough time finding a story for, I don't want you to get stuck on that beatitude. I want you to be able to move on and to find one that is working for you or that you can find a story for, okay? So what you need to do after you've read the assignment outline is you need to decide whether or not you're going to use the shell of the project that I gave to you on Google Slides. I'm going to share one with everyone. Or whether you're going to do your own media for it, okay? So if you're going to decide to use not the Google Slides presentation, you need to reach out to me, you need to email me and let me know how you're going to present this assignment. For those of you that are going to be using the assignment breakdown, the first slide gives you some directions, okay? So because this shell is shared with everyone, you need to create your own copy in your drive, and it gives you the instructions on how to do that on the first slide, okay? So you're gonna click File, you're gonna make a copy, you're going to name it with your first name and then write Beatitudes next to it so I know which assignment it is, which Google slide it is, and then your computer's gonna open a new tab with your assignment, with the new copied assignment in it, and then that's the assignment that you're going to work from. Not the one that says Beatitudes shell, the one that says your name and Beatitudes because you renamed it and it's a new file. For my modified kiddos, I've already shared your assignment with you with your name in it, okay? So you don't need to do this step of creating a copied file of it. If you need it, on the next slide, so slide 2 of the shell, it gives you just a breakdown of what a beatitude is, where you can find it in the Bible, and a brief definition. And then the following slides are the beatitude, and then a slide on how to explain that beatitude. So the first beatitude is, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." And then if you go on the next slide down, it says, what does this mean? And so I've broken down there how to interpret that beatitude. So it says, people who are poor in spirit are humble and genuine. They love and give generously. And you can keep reading through the points yourself, just so you get an idea of what is meant by that blessing. So if you have found a story, a news article, or a meme, or a YouTube video from this time that you think matches up with "Blessed are the poor in spirit," then you're going to put in the slide the link or the visual. You are then going to summarize the link and the visual, and then you're going to give the connection of how the summary of that news or meme or YouTube video connects with the beatitude. So how are those people humble or genuine, and how do they know that, or are they being detached from their possessions and sharing them with others, because that's also what that beatitude means, okay? So you're looking at the definition of that beatitude or blessing, and then you're saying how it connects to the story. Now, for my kids that are modified, you are, from the stories that I've provided, you're going to match the stories to the Beatitudes. So you're just going to take whatever the story is that you think matches, you're going to put it into the slide that Beatitude is, and then you're going to give the connection. You don't have to summarize the news article. On the second to last slide, so slide 19, you will see that I tried to give, from my perspective, what our takeaway or learning is from this assignment, because often we have that question in class of, how does this even apply to me and what does this have to do with my life? The goal is not, in my opinion, to use social media or news less. It's to use it more intentionally, and you'll read a little bit about that. So if you have any questions about the assignment, and sorry, the rubrics on the next slide down, so slide 20 as well, if you'd like to check that out, and it's on the assignment outline too. So if you have any questions about that assignment, feel free to join the Zoom call on Wednesday at 1 o'clock, or email me and I will do my best to field those questions. Your final expectation for this week is to continue to write in your gratitude journal. You guys are, again, doing such a great job of that. And if I have time this next week, I'm going to do my best to compile another grouping of some good examples from your journals to share with your classmates, just for a little bit more inspiration if you're running low on the gratitude prompt sheet of what to write about. I can share that as well this week. And with that, we are done. Now, I will never make money from this content on YouTube because I have just about 30 of you every week that view this video, so we know that nobody's going to be paying me money for this. So I can play as much copyrighted music as I'd like, I think. So with that,
so long, farewell, I'll be just saying adieu.
Adieu, adieu, to you and you and you.